Before I spent any money on Vertigenics, I wanted to actually understand what I was buying. So I did the digging, and that's what this is. Welcome to CritiqLab. No sponsored takes, no padding. Just what I found. Here's the thing about balance and Vertigo supplements. There's no shortage of options. What there is a shortage of is options that actually do what they say. If you've been dealing with a spinning room, unsteady feet, and the constant fear of falling, and you feel like you've tried the obvious stuff already, that's exactly the situation Vertigenics is trying to solve. What I found interesting about Vertigenics is that it doesn't just try to mask the dizziness. It actually targets your brain function and inner balance system. Most alternatives stop at giving you a quick energy spike, which is why you get short-term results at best. This one takes a different angle. It feeds your brain the specific plant extracts it needs to process balance signals correctly. Whether that holds up in practice is what I was testing. 3 things stood out when I broke this down. First, the Korean Ginseng. Most people gloss over this, but it's actually the part that makes brain plasticity possible. It helps your brain adapt and stay sharp. Second, the Berberine and milk thistle combo. I hadn't seen this in a balanced product before. It targets internal inflammation, which helps your natural systems run without interference. Third, it is 100% stimulant-free. On its own, it's minor. Combined with the rest, it adds up. You get the clarity without the nervous jitters that make dizziness worse. Based on what I've seen and what others are reporting, within the first 1 to 2 weeks, most people notice the brain fog starting to lift. Push past that, and a more grounded, steady feeling tends to follow. Longer term, you get that real confidence back, walking without fear of slipping, but that one requires you to actually be consistent. I'll be straight, this isn't a shortcut. It's more like a system that works if you work it. Using it is straightforward, you just take your daily capsule. It fits into a morning routine without much thought. The only caveat, don't judge it before 30 to 60 days. That's not a sales line, it's just how this category of natural product works. The compounding effect happens later as the nutrients build up in your body. One thing I checked for was the refund policy, because how a company backs their product tells you something. They offer a 60-day money-back guarantee. That's not nothing. It means if it doesn't deliver for you, you're not just out the money. For something in this price range, that matters. If the problem I described sounds familiar and the approach makes sense to you, the official link is in the description. I link direct, not through resellers or third-party pages. Right now, if you grab the 6-bottle bundle, they are throwing in free shipping and 2 bonus guides on improving your memory and avoiding falls. Read through it yourself, compare it to what you've already tried, and make the call. That's the full breakdown on Vertigenics. I've laid out what I found, the rest is your call.